Hey, give some credit where credit is due. Okay, good job, Fred.
Thanks.
And by the way,
I'm trying.
missionary streamer, you will be 100% happy with the next sentence I say if I get it all the way out. Fred killed the Wheel of Doom. There is no Wheel of Doom. That was one of the topics we were talking about earlier today on the phone. And the Wheel of Doom is dead. MRK says, Aaron, are you a pop collector? Since you spoke about Think Geek, I thought I'd ask. Oh, I'd say I have a few. I used to collect the Game of Thrones series. And then when I went to sell them, the show ended and ended terribly. So my collection went from being worth $5,700 to now $4,000. It took a $1,700 hit from the show sucking the life out of the ending. But I can show you some of the pictures I have from my pop collection. I just started. Collecting The Office, since The Office just started with their pop line. But the ones that I did were Game of Thrones. I have a bunch of Batman pops and things around Batman, and now The Office. But the Office is backed by my wife. My wife loves The Office. She turned me onto The Office about 3 months ago.
What is your coolest pop?
The coolest pop that I have, MRK. How? Let me ask you this: how old are you? Let's because you're not gonna think it's that cool if you're if you're not. I do have Venompool. I do have that one. You might see that on my Batman list. Even you're 34, so you may I think you may be just because I'm 38. Like my coolest pop is my He-Man and Skeletor pop. Those are my two favorite pops.
Dr. Pepper is the coolest pop, says Voxel.
Farva says, "Wait, there was a Wheel of Doom. I feel like I need to prepare it for you." Farva, there was Wet Willies that I got from it. Fred had to say something nice about Obama, Hillary, about Ford Mustangs. There was all sorts of craziness on that wheel. But here is one set of my pops, right? So there is the Office, my Office collection. I there's still a couple more that I need, but they're on their way to me right now. Ford Mustangs are not bad. How dare you? I'm just kidding. It doesn't bother me. Let's see. That was. Oh yeah. I guess I do have my. I'm pretty proud of my Bebop collection. You can kind of see like just below it. Like you can see my Jigglypuff amiibo, and then you have my Infinity Gauntlet, and there's my Cowboy Bebop with Thrall behind it. I'm going back to my other pictures just because you don't want to see my personal pictures.
Ouch.
So let's see.
So Farva's a Chevy guy all the way.
Hmm?
Farva's is Chevy
Oh,
all
okay.
the way.
Here's the thing: is I'm a to each his own kind of guy. I know Fred gives me a hard time about Mustangs, and I pretend that I cared because that was part of the shtick. But I could care less about what anybody likes. I drive a beep Prius right now. Okay, I drive a Prius. I'm a realtor out in Texas, and a Prius just makes more sense. So I drive a Prius right now. Okay, so all right, let me see if I can get this zoomed in so you guys can see it. All right,
Wait, this is a shtick?
yeah.
Really?
So MRK. So if you look right up here at the top, here's all my Here's starting from top to bottom. So there's my Venompool. You can see the Batman pops that I have. I was a huge fan of the Batman animated series, so I've collected all of them. And then come on, and then I got my Jim Lee right here, right in front. And then I've got the Batman Who Laughs. I got the New 52 Joker. There's the Ben Affleck, the greatest Batman ever statue in the back. And then, yeah. Then there's some more down there. And then I have, let's see, is it this one? Nope, I just showed you guys this one. So here's the one with my Bebop. You can kind of see in here, there's my He-Man and Skeletor, another Batman, Superman. There's a Superman, Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted's kind of cool. And then let me see if I can find the Game of Thrones. I literally boxed you have. Oh, I didn't even know that they had Darkwing Duck. Dang it! You shouldn't have told me that. You shouldn't have told me that. Not cool, man.
Not cool, MRK.
So let me see if I can find the one last picture of the Game of Thrones collection, and then we'll get off that. Well, what's your?
Here's my pops.
Yeah, did you already
The Mountain
answer?
Dew.
Let's see. Hold on. I lost track of. Let's see. Priuses are nice cars. Hype. I'm just kidding. I actually love my car. I get like 47 miles to the gallon or something like that when I'm not stomping on the gas. The farmer says you don't drive a Prius drives you. And hey, if you're driving it the way that you're supposed to, then yes, the Prius does drive you. The Blazing Oak, what is going on?
Welcome.
Thank you so much for that raid. When you raid, you get a song. How was the conversations going on tonight?
Thank you for that host.
How's it going,
Raid, whatever it
Blazing
was.
Oak? It was a raid. And, Missionary Streamer says, idols anyone? I take offense to that, sir. They're action figures.
Need a cowbell.
We do need a cowbell. We do.
I wish we had $1 for every time we heard something.
If we had $1 for
we could
someone
buy
that,
a cowbell.
if we had $1 for everyone that said, "Hey, it's Santa Claus," are you father and son
Right.
or cowbell? We would be billionaires.
Well,
If I had
we could buy a cowbell for sure.
If I had a Vietnam dollar for every time, we would have a lot of Vietnam money right
we
now.
would have a lot of Vietnamese money. That is true.
All right, so let me scroll through. It's been a minute since I took a picture. Let's see, who's that? Oh yeah, that's when I had Ollie on all my. Man, I wish Ollie Poppin' was here. You guys need to see this picture. So Ollie Poppin', if you don't know who he is, like he's an awesome streamer, and he's put together this Unashamed network that you see in my bosoms, right? So he was streaming one night. Okay, look at this. This is so hilarious. I had him on both of my computer screens and a TV screen, and I think I texted it to him. I was like, "Here you go, buddy. You're on every single solitary thing I got in the house."
That's funny.
It's kind of like Han Samo with those pictures of us.
So no, we're not related except through the blood of Jesus.
True.
We go to church at the same place.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Whatever. Anyway.
Jiggly says, "I'm the father." You are my father, Jiggly Tango. That's weird because you're 34 and I'm 38. I don't know how that's feasible, but I'll accept it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. So you're not father and son.
No, not related.
No, we're not. We're not related. Thank God.
He actually got me into this kind of
Han
almost
Samo.
by accident, huh?
Yeah. Han Samo, I was just actually complimenting you on how you have our pictures on your stream. I should pull those up too. It's been a while since I took a picture of my Game of Thrones pops MRK because I boxed them up to sell them. I was not expecting what happened to happen.
No.
What?
Darian, I'm not Christy's dad.
No. I would.
We are not in-laws.
If Christy, if he was Christy's dad, I would have never married her. I would have met him and I would have run right out the door. Right?
Probably.
Saying some very unchristian things.
As you ran out the door?
Yes.
Well, you weren't really saved back in the day.
I don't even know what
like
that means.
You are now.
Okay, let's see here. Vox is heading out. Have a good one. Hey, Vox, thanks for hanging out as much as you
I
did.
think it's our
So, Did you see MR's? He said, so what made you guys start a podcast?
He said, me and Josh are talking about doing a podcast. And we started doing a audio only podcast, and we were uploading it. He was uploading it to Podbean or something, making audio podcasts. And we did that for a year. Josh had some stuff come up, and things changed, and then we carried on for a little bit. And then he said, well, what about going to a video podcast on Twitch? And I'm like, uh-huh. And he said, it's a platform where people watch people play games. I went, why? I still don't know why, but they do. And he said, well, come here, let me show you. And so he showed me, and I'm like, dude, if that's okay, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. So anyway, here we are, a year and a half or a little bit more later, and we're still clicking along and mostly having fun. Mostly.
MRK. Here is the last picture I took of all my pops together. These are all Game of Thrones pops. You can see the at the bottom of the page. You can see that all of the books. I have them all. I was going to sell all of it, repent of the show, and move on with my life, but I can't do that, knowing that the prices are going to bounce back up. I know that they are. But yeah, there it is right there. So Farva says, all right, how long am I morally bound to sit here with a newborn daughter in my arms, since this is the only way she will sleep tonight? You will sit here and have fun. The problem, Farva, is when you start laughing, you're not going to be able to stop, and the baby's not going to be able to go to sleep. Aaron, did you see what my coolest pop was? No, I missed it. Where was it? What was it? I'm sorry. Let's scroll up. It says I have an X-Men Deadpool pop signed by Stan Lee with a certificate of authenticity. Dang, bro. That is awesome. And MRK, because I got into pops so much, I actually have a bunch more that I have set aside to sell. Like, I bought them specifically to flip, and that's it. And they sit in a closet waiting to be flipped, and their prices will go up over time. Hansemo says,
wait, 5 years and the Game of Thrones pops are worth more. Either they're going to revive the show, or people will go back and start watching it again for nostalgia, like how Minecraft is popular again.
True. Well, Hansemo, they are actually working on 2 shows right now. They're both prequel shows, so I'm assuming that when they release the first trailer for the new show that's coming, I don't know the name of it, I don't care. When they do start releasing it, I expect the pop collection to start going back up, and then I'll get rid of it. Because for it to go up to $5,700 and now it's at $4,000, it's actually an insane drop.
Yeah, but
hurts my heart.
How many are in your collection, and they're all like $10 a piece?
I don't know.
That's crazy price increase for what you invested.
Yeah, I'll show you right here. Let's see here.
Anyway, Darian asked me if he could dress up as me for Halloween. No. And Jiggly says, sorry, taken. No. I promise the world doesn't need any more than one of me on it.